In the name of Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. As Muhammad, peace be upon him, narrated, if anyone travels on a road in search of knowledge, Almighty Allah will cause him to travel on one of the roads of paradise. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Tariq Masood. Thank you very much for watching my videos and your wonderful support to make this channel a grand success. We are a partner, a family. Please share and subscribe our channel if you haven't done so far. We as a team can work together to convert challenges into opportunities and opportunity into success stories. These success stories can be monetized into value addition. Okay, today I'm going to discuss my lecture number 8, oil and gas production, exploration, production, upstream, midstream, refining and petrochemical, enabling profit optimization, lecture number 8. Okay, before my lecture, I used to read a Quranic verse. Qala Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli Allahumma Rabbi zidni ilma. O my Lord, open my chest and ease my task for me and loose a knot from my tongue that they may understand my saying. Allahumma Rabbi zidni ilma, O Allah, advance me in my knowledge and true understanding. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to demonstrate my plan to deliver more than 300 lectures next couple of years. Okay, introductions, facilities and processes, reservoir and wellhead, upstream facilities, midstream facilities, refining facilities, petrochemicals, utility systems, unconventional and conventional resources and environment effects. Okay, these area I'm going to cover next couple of years. Okay, what is the ultimate goal? Shaping the clean and sustainable global energy delivery. So planned to deliver a 300 lecture next couple of years. Okay, oil and gas production, reservoir and wellhead management system, lecture number 8. I'm going to discuss today reservoir wellheads, crude oil and natural gas resources and their different aspects. Okay, from my next slide, we'll give you key takeaway points from lecture number 8. Okay, today we are going to discuss reservoir and wellhead, crude oil quality, natural gas and condensate. Okay, this is my first slide, oil and gas production, reservoir and wellhead management system. It consists of conventional wells, crude and natural gas. There are three main types of conventional wells. The most common is an oil wells with associated gas. Natural gas wells are drilled specifically for natural gas and contains little or no oil. Condensate wells contains natural gas as well as liquid condensate. This condensate is a liquid hydrocarbon mixture that is often separated from the natural gas either at wellhead or during the processing of natural gas. Depending on the well types, completion may differ slightly. It is important to remember that natural gas, being lighter than air, will naturally rise to the surface of the well. Consequently, lifting equipment and well treatment are not necessary in many natural gas and condensate wells, while for oil wells. Many types of artificial lifting may be installed, like a gas lift and water injection management system, particularly as the reservoir pressures fall during year of productions. There is no distinct transition from conventional to unconventional oil and gas production. Lower porosity, tighter reservoirs and varying maturity create a range of shale oil and gas, tight gas, heavy oil etc. That is simply an extension of a conventional domain. Okay, on my next slide, we will give you brief about crude oil natural gas components. Okay, oil and gas production. This is my second slide, crude oil natural gas. It contains three components, crude oil, natural gas, and condensate. From my next slide, we will give you brief about each components. Okay, crude oil is a complex mixture consisting of 200 or more different organic compounds, mostly alkanes and benzene groups. Okay, alkanes single bond and benzene six ring molecules such as benzene with double bonds. If you can see here, so this is my alkane groups and this is the aromatic hydrocarbon, that is benzene groups. Okay. Different crude contains a different combination and concentration of these various compounds. Okay, it's depend on API, American Petroleum Institute gravity of how the system is performing. Okay, the API, particularly crude, is merely measure of its specific gravity or density. The higher the API numbers expressed as a degree API, the less dense, a lighter, a thinner crude oil. Simply put, this means that the lower the degree API, the denser, heavier or thicker crude oil. Crude oil from different fields and from different formations within a field can be similar in composition or significant numbers. In addition to API grade and hydrocarbons, crude is characterized for other undesired elements like sulfur, which is regulated and needs to be removed. Okay. Crude oil API gravity typically range from 7 to 52, corresponding to about 970 kg per meter cube or 750 kg meter cubes, but most falls in the 20 to 45 API gravity range. Although light crude is about 40 to 45 degree API, is considered the best lighter crude, 46 degree API and above, is generally no better from the typical refinery. As the crude gets lighter than 40 to 45 degree API, it contains shorter molecules, which means lower carbon numbers. This also means it contains lesser molecules useful as high octane gasoline and diesel fuel, the production of which most refineries try to maximize if a crude is heavier than 35 degree API. It contains longer and bigger molecules that are not useful as high octane gasoline and diesel fuel without a further processing. From crude that has undergo detailed physical and chemical property analysis, the API gravity can be used as a roughly index of the quality of the crude of similar composition as they naturally occurs. Okay, on my next slide, we are going to discuss the other three types of the crude oil, the lighter, medium, and heavier crude oil. Okay, for instance, consider a barrel of tar that is dissolved in 3 barrels of naphtha, lighter fluid, to produce a 4 barrels of 40 degree API mixtures. When this 4-barrel mixture is fed to the distillation column at the inlet to a refinery, 1 barrel of tar plus 3 barrels of naphtha is all that will come out of the still. On the other hand, 4 barrels of naturally crude occurring 40 degree API crude fed to the distillation column at the refinery could come out of the still as 1.4 barrels of gasoline and naphtha typically. C8 H18, 0.6 barrel of kerosene, jet fuel C12 15.7 barrel and diesel average C12 H 26.5 barrels of heavy distillate, 0.3 barrel of lubricating stock and 0.5 barrels of residual bitumen main polyalkylic aromatics. Okay, the figure demonstrates here weight percentage distribution of three different hypothetical petroleum stock that could be fed to a refinery with catalytic cracking capacity. The chemical composition is generalized by the carbon number, which is the number of carbon atoms in each molecule. CnH2n plus 2. A medium blended is desired because it has a composition that will yield the highest output of high octane numbers. Okay, so that is a medium crude oil, which have I mentioned, though the heavy stock and the light stock could be mixed to produce a blend with the same API gravity as the medium stock. The composition of the blend would be very different from the medium stock as we have demonstrated in the figure here. Heavy crude can be processed in refining by cracking and reforming that reduce the carbon number to increase the high value of the fuel yield. Okay, on my next slide, I'm going to discuss natural gas. Okay, now I'm going to discuss natural gas. The natural gas used by consumer is composed almost entirely of the methane. However, natural gas found at the wellhead, though still composed primarily of methane, is not pure. Raw natural gas comes from three types of wells: oil wells, gas wells, and condensate wells. Natural gas that comes from the oil well is typically termed associated gas. This gas can exist separately from the oil in the form of free gas or dissolved in crude oil. Natural gas comes from condensate wells in which there is little or no crude oil is termed or known as a non-associated gas. Gas wells typically produced only raw natural gas. However, condensate wells are produced free natural gas along with semi-liquid hydrocarbon condensate. Whatever the source of the natural gas, once separated from the crude oil, if present, it commonly exists in mixtures with other hydrocarbons, principally ethane, propane, butane, and pentanes. In addition, raw natural gas contains water vapors, hydrogen sulfide H2S, carbon dioxide, helium, nitrogen, and other compounds. Okay. On my next slide, I'm going to discuss condensate and then we will conclude our presentation. Okay, now I'm going to discuss condensate. While the ethane, propane, butane, and pentane must be removed from the natural gas, this does not mean that they are all waste product. In fact, associated hydrocarbon known as a natural gas liquid NGL can be very valuable product of natural gas processing. NGL includes ethane, propane, butane, isobutane, and natural gasoline. These are sold separately and have a variety of different uses, such as raw material for oil refineries and petrochemical plants as far as the source of energy is concerned. It also used for enhancing oil recovery in oil wells. Condensate are also useful to dilute heavy crude oil. Thank you very much. It was my last slide. From the next slide, we'll give you a brief what we have discussed today. Thank you very much for your precious time. Okay, today we have discussed crude oil, natural gas, and its components: crude oil, natural gas, and condensate products. Okay, my next plan, the reservoir and their exploration and drilling, we are going to discuss in my lecture number 9. Okay, these are references: Qatar Petroleum, Oil and Gas Development Corporation, Pakistan, World Energy Outlook 2013, US Geological Survey, US Department of Energy, Schlumberger Oilfield, International Energy Agency, Wikipedia, Oklahoma, State Oil, Northsec, Story of Oil in Pennsylvania, Air Liquid Gas Encyclopedia, Natural Gas from Wellhead to Burner. Okay, together everyone achieve more. Please do not hesitate to send me your feedback and comments. t.masood.dr@pause.edu. Please stay at home, safe, inspired, and blessed. Thank you very much for your precious time.